Hey guys, Michael with Quiet Lawn here. I hope you're doing well. I wanted to make an update video because some of you are asking about the Ryobi ride-on mowers that we've been using the last few years, how those are holding up. So I'm going to turn the camera around here and I'm going to show you guys this mower and kind of look at it and see how it's doing. All right, guys. So the Ryobi RM300Es. If you remember, we started adding these a few years ago. We were doing push mowing only, and that was working out great. It was very profitable, but it was just very hard on the guys. And, you know, it just beating them up, being out in this summer heat, especially here where it's been, you know, the heat index has been almost 115 degrees here lately. So we added, I bought one of these Ryobi RM300E mowers because it was much more affordable than any other option back then, like the Ego zero-turn mowers or anything like that. But I added one of these, and the thing about these mowers is they've been around for a long time, much longer than the Egos. You know, I think they've been making these for 10 years or so. But the downside to them is they come with lead acid batteries. They don't have lithium batteries. They come with a standard, 4 12 volt to make a 48 volt lead acid batteries. So when I got these, the first thing I did was I bought from Big Battery, a company called Big Battery. I bought a LiPo 4 battery to swap out this, and I have, if you're curious about doing that, I have a couple of videos on my YouTube channel showing you how to swap those out. It's a pretty easy process and it takes about 2 hours, and I'll show you in that video all the parts you need, stuff like that. These, I didn't know what to expect with these mowers. I think I paid maybe, I don't remember, I said it in my video when I bought it, but I think I paid maybe $1,300 to $1,500 for this thing, and then I spent another probably $1,000 or so on the battery. So still, even at that price, much cheaper than anything else. The benefit to this was it was very lightweight. It was very cheap. It was much lighter weight than most riding mowers, most zero turns. But I want to say that I've been pleasantly surprised with these. This is the second one. We have the first one that still worked great, but we took it out of commission because I ended up buying one of the same line, the Ryobi 48 volt. We ended up buying a zero turn, and I ended up taking the battery out of the first one, the lithium battery that, that I spent like $1,000 on. Instead of buying a new one, I just took it out of that one and used it in the zero turn, but it was still running fine. I think that one had more than 1,000 hours on it. This second one, which we use as a backup mower right now, probably has at least 500. Yep, 448. Might even be higher. Well, it's probably higher than that because this one we used it for almost a season with the lead acid batteries until that, because when I bought it, the lead acid batteries were fine. They still work great. I think they'd just been replaced. So we used it for 3 or 4 months until with those lead acid batteries, until they started really losing their capacity, until I swapped it. So this mower probably has, if I had to guess, 800 hours or so on it. But it still runs great. We still use it all the time. Knock on wood, I've never had to replace parts on these. I think the first one we had, there was like some kind of little gear that wore out in the steering column that I had to replace. But other than that, man, these things have been bulletproof. The Ryobi zero turn we bought, the 42-inch zero turn that's out right now mowing, I'm guessing we have at least 800 to 1,000 hours on it as well. I haven't had to do anything to it, knock on wood. It's been good. It's got that big battery, lithium battery in it, and it does a good job. So I've been very impressed with these. They have, the thing I liked about them is, one, they were proven. So unlike the Egos, which were, I keep saying Ego, but there's other manufacturers now, Greenworks, unlike those that were relatively new and unproven, this 48 volt Ryobi line has been around for a decade, so it's proven. Ryobi is a good company. They just had very little issues, so that's why I decided to go with those, aside from the price, and I haven't been let down. Like I said, the good thing is they don't have all these electronics like you do with the Ego, where it's got the, I know a lot of guys have issues with the display going out, or, something like that going out that causes the mower to be, down for several weeks or several months. And luckily I haven't had any downtime with these Ryobi mowers. So it's been very good. It's easy to find the blades. You can get them at homedepot.com. But yeah, so we're going to continue to use these until we phase out mowing. You know, we've got a nice easy setup. We've got 4x6 trailers. I've got one out here. We've got little 4x6 trailers that these things fit nicely into, including the 42-inch zero turn. And we've got our trimmer racks on it. And it's just a nice easy setup that we pull with our little tiny Toyota Priuses right there. But if you have any questions, let me know. Very pleased with these. Let me know if you've ever used them. Let me know what brand you're using now. And I hope you all have a good day. Bye-bye.